Hello everyone and welcome to my next video for Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia, where I'm going to be diving back into the Dimensions End Pathos Tower, and this time we're going to be taking on tier number 6. So the team that I originally used to clear this one was Cloud, Ramza, and Kryl was actually 0 out of 3. And it was extremely tight on the score and the turn requirements. I ended up having to reset this a couple of times because I was just having so many problems with these knights on the last wave. And one thing I didn't realise initially is that they're immune to all debuffs, so my poor little Kryl with her blue weapon was not able to do very much damage. So that's why I brought Ifrit along, because she still does give a party aura, and to be honest, if you use Ramza and Kryl together, then Kryl's battery on Ray of Hope is insanely powerful. So I was mostly using that to protect from breaks and to set up for launches with Cloud, and it did actually work. But I think that Kryl's potential is extremely handicapped by not being able to actually drop her Imperil on these things. So I'm basically not going to do that. And I see that these enemies are actually weak to Shiva, but I didn't have a choice other than to bring Ifrit because they were just way too tanky, unfortunately. My team for tier 7 was actually the easiest for me, mostly, due in no small part to the fact that I was able to use Ultimecia, and she's just absolutely broken. Even then, 49 turns, that's almost up to the turn rate. So yeah, even with ulti, she's going to help massively, but she's not going to auto clear it for you. Now what I'm actually going to do on this one is I'm going to remove Sherlotta. I'm going to reset this one because I want to use Sherlotta in tier 6 now that I've got Kryl purple, because I think Kryl will fit better over here. So I'm actually just going to end up resetting this so I can go back over here and reset this one. And yeah, we're going to go in with Cloud, Ramza and Sherlotta, and I'm going to keep Shiva this time, and we should, famous last words, should have a much easier time of it, but I guess we'll find out either way when we jump into it. So let's do it. So if you have Leon, if anyone out there has Leon, please use Leon on tier 6, because all of these enemies either use non-elemental attacks or they use dark attacks, and he is just going to absolutely shut it down. But unfortunately I don't have Leon because I pulled for Relm, so yeah, I don't have Leon. That's just not an option for me, unfortunately. So I have to make do with what I've got. So I'm going to get up the buffs with Cloud's finishing touch straight away. And I'm going to basically just try not to use too many skills here. Well, I'm going to try not to use skills with Sherlotta, but with Cloud, with Ramza rather, I'm actually absolutely going to have to spam shout and just get up to 3 stacks of shout as soon as I can. And with Cloud, I'm going to have to spam his skills hard as well, because we only have 60 turns to clear this entire wave. So that's not very many turns, to be honest. It's not a lot of time. I mean, I said I would spam skills, but not really worth it when your EX is almost charged by that much. Oh no! And Sherlotta's got petrified, and she's got HP damage. That's just fantastic. So yeah, let's just meteor in to get out of this wave. And the death procced on Cloud at the end there. That's awesome. Okay, let's not get broken by this. Okay, there we go. That's working really nicely. So I'm going to do a launch here with Cloud because it's very nicely set up for the launch. Anytime you can get a 3-person launch if you're using Cloud, in my opinion, it's worth it. Like it just is, because the more people you have join in a chase, the higher your score gets. So that's going to kind of help you meet those clutch score requirements. Let's not have Ramza get broken, thanks. Well, he gets broken anyway, but it's all good. Let's refresh Ramza's buffs on everyone, since they're all about to run out. And of course, Cloud's going to tank a Crushing Fangs. Yeah, Light the Crystal's about to run out. So unfortunate that we don't manage to get the EX back up, but I'm not going to use one of these, it's not worth it. Let's see here. Yeah. Oh dear, it's going for an all attack. That's a bit scary, isn't it? What do I do here? I don't trust myself to completely break it, so I'm actually going to blow one of Cloud's abilities here. And I also don't trust that I will have enough bravery to completely withstand this attack. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to pop Innovate here, because that'll give enough bravery to, hopefully, to Cloud and Sherlotta to not get broken. And then Cloud should have Meteor Rain coming up. Yeah, there we go, see? So Cloud hopefully has Meteor Rain, because if he doesn't, I'm absolutely screwed. Yeah, here we go. So we should be able to shave this. Ooh, a little bit scary there for a second. Yeah, and Ramza needs to refresh out, which will take us nicely outside of this wave. There we go. This is by far my least favourite of all these Chaos quests, man. This one is no joke. There, now we get to go against the bosses, the two knights. So these two things do not have a berserk mechanic. Like, you can focus one of them down and you'll actually be completely fine to do that. So that's actually what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and focus on A here. And refresh buffs with everyone on Ramza. So I'm going to try and focus on taking out A first, because having just one target remaining will just make this so much easier to deal with, if I'm going to be completely honest. Although I'm still going to break each one that I can, because, yeah, we kind of need to do that. Just for the turn order, you know. So this thing's going to buff up. Let's get the EX back up with Sherlotta. Now we do need to refresh the finishing touch buffs after this. Okay, so this is extremely bad news because it's targeting all, and this thing is unbroken, and you do not want to leave these knights unbroken because there is a risk that they'll actually use Thrust Torrent and just completely ruin your day. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use another Innovate with Ramza so that I battery up Sherlotta and Cloud so that they can actually not get broken. You have to be really careful about breaks. If you don't have a tank here, then this wave can be quite a challenge. Look at that, man, I barely withstood being broken, that's insane. Oh, and look, A has a huge amount of bravery. And I'm pretty much screwed. So I have no choice but to go into summon here. I really have no choice, because there's nothing I can do. So I'm actually just going to pop summon here. And then I'm going to use my CS 65, my additional ability, because that just gives a much bigger battery. And I'm just going to go... Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to use a Crystal Generation. So I have to... I intended to focus down A, but looks like the turn order is more favourable for me this way. God, that really does nothing. Doesn't matter if I burn turns during summon because it'll kind of push the enemies back anyway. We just need to get as much damage as we possibly can. There we go, so B's looking a little bit the worse for wear now. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to stall out, use an ability with Ramza so that B recovers, because B's got back in the turn order and we need to break B first, and then make sure to be mindful of the shout stacks. Okay, so I think it's time for another critical crush. And then my favourite part of using Sherlotta, when you save all of her skills towards the end and she can just completely stall out the enemies and blow them up. So I'm going to use Innovate just so that Sherlotta has some bravery so she doesn't get broken, because this looks extremely scary. Oh god, oh no! Oh, he's gonna come out of break. I hope this is not the end of the run. It might be. Oh, thank god. Oh, but now we have this situation where... Oh. Oh god, this is not good at all. I'm gonna have to hope that this is gonna be enough to nuke it down, because if I don't, I'm in serious trouble. Go on, Ramza, you can do it! Yes, I am saved! Oh my god. So as you can see, that last wave is a really troublesome one if you're not careful. One turn away from death. Okay. So, that's my approach to tier 6. To those of you that don't have Leon, then I wish you the best of luck. I did actually try bringing Ace here as well, but my Ace is 0 out of 3 because I'm not committed to giving him any ingots yet, and he just didn't do enough damage in the last wave when the bosses kind of got their defense buffs going. So he's definitely an option if you have at least a 2 out of 3 Ace. He can work here as well, but I don't, so this is kind of what I went with. And yeah, whew, right down to the wire. It might take a couple of resets depending on RNG if you get unlucky with the turn order, but I'm sure you can get there in the end. So, thanks everyone for watching, and until next time, take care and goodbye.